Jokers always lie, clowns always tell the truth. A group of four, each of whom is a joker or a clown, make the following statements about each other. So a really good strategy for this is just to make an assumption about one of them and see how it impacts on everyone else. So let's first of all consider P being a clown, so telling the truth. I mean, that's the key thing, really. So P is telling the truth. So because P says that Q always lies, that means we're assuming P is telling the truth. That means Q does always lie, and therefore Q is going to be a joker, or they're going to lie. Q then says R always lies, but because we know they're lying, that means that R must be telling the truth. And finally, R says that P always tells the truth, which we know is true. So that actually all makes sense. And finally, S says exactly two of P, Q, and R are jokers, but actually only one of them are. So it must be, in fact, that S is lying. Now, you might be very tempted at this point to say that two of them are clowns, and you would be correct, but just for completeness, we really should check the alternative, just, to show that we get two clowns if P is lying as well. So if P is lying, then they say that Q always lies, which means that Q actually always tells the truth. So Q is going to be a clown. And then if Q is telling the truth and says that R always lies, then R is always lying. And finally, S says exactly two of P, Q, and R are jokers, which is now true because jokers always lie. There's two people lying, so S is telling the truth. So they all swap round, but in both cases, there are two people lying, two people telling the truth, so there are two clowns.